I have 4 little pixel displays around my office. They used to show weather and scores. I gave them a second life. Now they tell me what Codex is doing, what just finished, and when something actually needs me. They ask almost nothing of me. No phone, no tab, and no notification buzzing in my pocket. I call it TIDBYTS, a quiet status wall for Codex, built from the original Tidbyt displays. Each screen does one job. Instead of cramming in a dashboard, it shows one useful fact I can read from across the room. At this size, you cannot hide behind charts. The screen has to know what matters. Codex has 2 jobs here. First, it helped me build tidbits. Then it became the recurring local automation behind the pixels. Every 15 minutes, it wakes up on my Mac, checks my coding tasks in the computer, turns the results into fresh screens, and sends them to the displays. Most of the time, it finds nothing urgent, which is exactly what I want. Control Tower tells me what Codex is working on, what happened recently, which background jobs are still running, and what needs a reply. Glint turns that same information into a tiny character, working, ready, or celebrating a finish, so I can see progress without being pulled back into another screen. The display I care about most is exception screen. When everything is healthy, it stays quiet. But if a software build fails, free disk space gets low, a watched service disappears, cloud data goes stale, or spending approaches a limit, that problem takes over the screen. Because the Codex automation runs locally, I can teach it a new check whenever my setup changes. The pixels stay simple, even as the monitor behind them grows. This week, that might be a software build. Next month, it could be a new service or a budget. Other displays track finished work, AI usage, billable hours, and even a household cleanout. The private part stays private. Prompts, code, files, and transcripts never leave my Mac. The optional shared service gets only small, content-free usage records, merged PR totals, and a household score. I built TIDBYTS for OpenAI Build Week with Codex running GPT 5.6. Codex helped connect the checks on my Mac to the software that draws the screens, then helped test the awkward edges of a display just 64 pixels wide. That was its first job. Its second is the recurring automation that runs the wall. 4 old TIDBYTS, 1 local Codex automation, and far fewer trips through dashboards. When something needs me, I just look up.